Hi, Mario.
I nobody seems to be here, but they will show up. I think you left at the end.
106B on the bottom.
Yeah.
Amrav Chia Barav Amrav Yechida. Atoyin Tanis Ganav Bifikot. Somebody gives an object to watch, and when he comes to claim it, the guy who's supposedly watching it says it was stolen. So Einu Chayiv Ad Sheyichbor B'Miktas V'Yoda B'Miktas. He has to admit to part of the claim and deny part of the claim. My time at the Amrakra, Ki Hu Zeh. But Upligid Rab Chia Bar Yosef. This is arguing with Rab Chia, the Rab Chia Bar Yosef. Eruv Parshas Kosukan. This Parsha is not just dealing with a shoymer. V'chi ksiv ki hu zeh al malvahu t'chsiv. It's talking about somebody who loans somebody $1,000, and the guy says, "No, you only loaned me 500." So he admits to 500 and he denies 500, not regarding an item that was deposited. Why would a loan be different than a picadon, than a deposit? Kerabba, she'amar Rabba, mipnei ma amra Torah, moide b'miktzas atayna yishava. Why did the Torah say a rule that if somebody admits to a partial claim, he has to take a shvua, he has to take an oath? Why? Chazaka shein adameiz pan b'nei balchay. A person is not going to be so chutzpahdik. Hi, Johnny. A person is not going to be so chutzpahdik that the guy who loaned him money, that he's going to deny in his face that he loaned him money. He really wants to deny everything. V'haidelo kafre, the fact that he didn't deny because of this chazaka, b'shum she'enad meiz panav. He's embarrassed to do so. So really, b'kula boy delay. He wants to admit to all of it. V'haide kafre lebe miktzas. The denying of part of it is a delay tactic. Savar imodin lebekule. If I admit that yes, he lent me $1,000, tovali bekule, he's going to demand the whole thing. I don't have it now to pay. So by denying part of it, I'm gaining time. I'm delaying time so I can gather the money to pay him off the whole debt. Hilkach Rama Rachmana Shvua Eloi. The Torah required him to take a shvua. So it will incentivize him to admit to all of it. Now, all of this works when you're talking about somebody who lent money. This concept that a person who loans somebody money, he did you a toiva. You're not going to deny in his face. But Gabi Pikod, the guy goes to China. You're doing him a favor by watching the item while he's gone. There's no toiva. So meus umeis. He has no incentive to admit. He'll deny the whole thing. So somebody who admits to some of the Pikadon, he's not believed more or less than if he denied the whole thing. And therefore, no matter what, he's chayiv in either case. Tani Rama Bava. Arba shoymrim tzrichin kfir b'miktzas v'odah b'miktzas. In order for them to be mechayiv a shvua, when somebody comes to demand return of an item that was given to them, Tzrichim kfir b'miktas voida b'miktas. They have to deny part of it and admit part of it. Shomer chinam shoyel nois isocher v'ashoich. An unpaid watchman, a borrower, a paid watchman, and a renter. Amar of my time is Shlomo Bar Chama. Shomer chinam, an unpaid watchman, badeksiv bay. It's written in the Torah, Asher Yomar ki huzeh. He's moideh. He admits to some of the claim. Shomer Sacher, Yalif Nesina Nesina Shomer China. In both parshios, it says there, Ki yitein ish el re'ehu. So we learn Shomer Sacher from Shomer China. Shoyel, it says V'chi yishal ish me'im re'ehu. The vav moisif al inyan rishon. The vav is tacked on to the previous halach of Shomer China and Shomer Sacher. Soicher, a renter, so it depends. There's a machlokas how to view a soicher. Do we view him like a paid watchman or unpaid watchman? Either way, we have a source for both. A shomer chinam atoyin tarnas gana b'fikot, who claims that it was stolen, and then he was lying. So we said yesterday you pays kefil. Ein chayiv ad sheyishlach bo yad. In order for him to be chayiv to pay kefil, there has to be evidence that he used the item. My timer. It says in the pasuk, "V'nikrav balabais el Elohim." You should take a shvua. Im lo shalach yado b'mleches re'ehu. If he didn't use the item. Asher yarshiyun Elohim. If the judge finds him guilty, Yishalim Shnayim L'Re'ehu has to pay double. Michlal comes out from this pasuk. The Yishalach bo yad mechayev. That if he used the item, then he pays kefil. L'meimra shebeshalach bo yad askina. We're dealing that whenever he pays kefil, he's had to use the item. Even a cow that's standing at the trough where the shomer didn't use the animal, he left it alone, you also pay kefil. Is it only such a case? Aval sholach yad kana, but maybe we would say that if he used it, he is koine the animal, and he's a gazlan. And he doesn't pay kefil. Oy dilma, if he lo meres lavusa kamar, that he's chayv kefil if he takes a shvua, then in that case as well. And certainly in the case of shlichus yad. Armalei zula shamati. I didn't hear an answer to that. But kayotza bar shamati, something similar I did hear. Sha'amarav asiyam rav yechtan. Hatoyin tanis ovad. A shomer claims that he lost the item. V'nishba, and he takes an oath. V'chazar v'ton tanis ganav, and then he makes another claim that it was stolen. Ubo edim, and edim comes to say that he had it all along. Potur. He doesn't pay kefil for the gneva, my taima, because lav mishum shekana b'shvur rishona. The act of taking an oath that he had lost it, so that acquired it for him, and then the second shvua doesn't apply to him, and he's not maschayev kefil as a ganav. And the same thing might apply if he did shlichus yad, that he was koine it, and a future shvu is not going to be mechayev him. Amarle lo, there's no proof for that. Hoil v'yotzi yedei bailim b'shvu rishoina. Since it's out of the bailim's hands, with the first shvu, basically the guy who took the shvu acquires it. So he doesn't have to take a shvuah for the next claim. Itmar nam. Omer Rav Avin Amar Rilo Amar Rav Yechon. Hatoyin Tarnas Aveda B'fikot. A shomer claims that the item given to him was lost, and he takes an oath. And then Chazav V'ton Tarnas Gneva. On the same item, he then says it was stolen. And he swears on that too, V'nishba. Ubo Edim come that he was a liar. Potter. Hoyel V'yotzi, they buy them B'shvur Rishona. Exactly the reason why we said before, because it's not, he's coining it with the first shvur. Am Rav Sheshas. Hatorin Tan is gonna be fikoden. A shomer who claims that it was stolen, Kivan Shesholach Bayod Potter. If he used the item, he's potter to pay kefil. My time. Achikam Rachman. V'nikrav balabayis el Elohim im lo sholach yado. Asher yashin alim yishalem shleim re'eyu. This din is only in a case where he did not use the item. Ha sholach yado potter, you'd potter from kefil. Amalei Rav Nachman to Rav Sheshas. V'alo sholosh shvuas mashbino so. Every shomer chinam that claims that something was stolen from him, Beis Din makes him take 3 oaths. Number one, shvur shelo parshati. He has to take a note that he wasn't negligent in watching it, and that's why it got stolen. He has to take a shvur shelo shlachti b'yad. I didn't use it. And shvur she'eni b'shusi, it's not in my possession. My love, shvur shelo shlachti b'yad, is dumya l'shvur she'eni b'shusi. They're similar. Ma shvur she'eni b'shusi. Ki migla milsa de isi b'shusi. When Eidim come to say that that's false, you're chayiv, you have to pay as kefil. So af shvur shelo shalachti b'yad. Ki migla milsa. Sheshalach b'yad. When it becomes clear through Eidim that he did use it, also chayiv. Amalei lo. There's no proof for that. Maybe shvur shelo shalachti b'yad is dumi shelo pashati bo. Is like the shvur that he took, that he was not negligent in its watching. Ma shvur shelo pashati bo ki migla milsa sheposha bo potter mi kefil. If he was negligent, he's still not going to pay kefil. Av shvur shelo shalachti b'yad ki migla milsa. When it's revealed, sheshalach b'yad also potter mi kefil. So there's no proof from there. Boy Rabbi Bar Chama. So when the shomer who claims that it was stolen and takes an oath and is required to pay kefil, when the Eidim say that he has it, he doesn't pay chomesh. Now why? Do we say momen amachayvu kefil potro ben chomesh? Because he's required to pay kefil, that makes him, it's like included. Oy dilma shvua amachayvu kefil potrosa ben chomesh. The fact that he took a shvua, which made him have to pay kefil, is the act which patters him from chomesh. Now, hechidami. Why would there be a difference between these two explanations? Kigon, Shaitan Tarnas Kamen. He claimed that it was stolen v'nishba. The Chazav Tarnas Avad. Afterwards, he claimed that it was lost. V'nishba. And he swore in both cases. Okay, we'll learn the rest tomorrow.